Huzzah! Greetings and salutations. You guys getting a swift check-in real quick as we go ahead and hop ourselves back in to bring you guys some more play-by-play as we witness TheGill playing against AnimalK
in losers round 5.
Our two prodigies facing off against each other.
All right, you guys are all set to go now.
All right, let's give them the okay. You're good. Give them the okay. Make sure they're good to go, and get ready to start witnessing some pretty good, nice, youthful action from the youngins of this generation. They bring to us the 2-star guardians, Kirby and Rosalina.
Oh, you're not even wrong. I didn't even think about that. Oh. We got the Star Warrior and we got the Queen of the Stars, huh?
Absolutely. These guys are going to be playing in a cosmic level.
Ooh, very
nice.
I didn't even see him grab him. I just saw the down throw all of a sudden.
Good lord, AnimalK just throwing out so many options that under any other circumstance would be considered unsafe, but he's getting it. Down B, up B, just slamming these hitboxes on Rosalina, and it doesn't look like TheGill is ready for any of those to connect.
Yeah, no, AnimalK has a completely different way of playing this character than any I've seen before, but he's also got better results than anyone else I've seen touch this character.
Look at this guy. He killed Luma. He comboed Luma to death. Yeah, and then swiftly kicked her to just, good lord. So this is looking pretty grim right now, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, just from all of the hard reads and the punishes, TheGill playing a tall character like that, making it so even though she was going for landing, she was still in danger of that down smash.
Wow.
How crazy is that? Now we're looking like Fox out here.
Yeah, up smash.
Oh my goodness, look at this.
And AnimalK, just such good awareness of what options every character has.
Proceeds to combo Luma to death again. Not even trying to get her off the stage, just trying to combo. I want to make note here. What in the world?
Frame with the down smash, picking her up.
This man is a legend. What is happening?
A combination of AnimalK's amazing skill with Kirby and TheGill's lack of knowledge of how to play against this style. The thing is that her boyfriend Gizmo was a Kirby main for the longest time, but the way he played Kirby is nothing like what AnimalK shows us.
Absolutely.
AnimalK shows us a completely different style that Kirby's capable of. This hyper offense, just playing just out of your reach and then punishing you for moving at all.
I know, the whip punishes on this guy are very strong. I have to make note, I actually am, now that I'm seeing more, I like the use of his up B. I was watching a video that was talking about how Kirby works, and yeah, no, she's a light character. Did you see the lightness of this character? Send you back to the stars where you belong. Get out of my space. Man, what a beautiful game 1 coming in. And I was watching a video and they're talking about the drift back with the up B. If you time that just well enough and you drift forward and then drift back with the spike hitbox, you can poke, you can spike, you can get a lot of damage with it, and then with the projectile coming out, you can make it very hard to punish. And he's been taking full advantage of that. So TheGill actually in a tight spot here. Rosalina's her main, but we've seen very often that when she gets swept in the first game, she might switch characters. I think that there might have been a lot, just like you said, unfamiliarity with this particular style of Kirby play, and I think that if she sticks to it and just picks up and brushes off the pressure that he's attempting to apply, she can do it.
Yeah, she just starts playing safer and just tries to recognize those patterns, because while he is very good at mixing things up, he does have patterns just like any player does. But we are going to see TheGill switch to Robin here. No. I'm not sure if that's an option I agree with. One of the biggest issues, Kirby can duck under the projectiles, and one of the biggest issues we saw in that last match was that TheGill was just not able to keep enough space between her and AnimalK, and now she just picked the character with the slowest run speed in the game.
Well, challenge accepted. There's a lot of things that she has going for her here that she can take advantage of. The fact that Robin does have very powerful moves that can hit. Some of them can hit low as long as she's very careful and utilizing the projectiles to catch landings. There's a lot she can do with this character that can prove that she is definitely prepared for this for this kind of matchup. So let's see what kind of update she's going back to her original main, which was Robin.
So far, a very patient start from both characters. These short hops coming out from TheGill, but AnimalK does rack up the first bit of damage here. And as you can see, AnimalK is starting to go for his neutral B. He wasn't against Rosalina and Luma because he didn't see a use for that ability, but AnimalK is also one of the few Kirbys I see who actually opts to keep other characters' neutral Bs as long as they're good.
Yep.
And he knows combos off of all of them.
Wow!
Yep.
Wow! Up tilt into inhale. That is nothing that I've seen prior to. I like the way he confirmed into that, and now he's got one of the better projectiles IMO in the game. And unfortunately for Robin, Robin cannot duck under these projectiles. And Kirby having a stronger IMO punish game, but TheGill saying that this is my character, that is my special, and you're not going to sit there and take what I've got. And
oh, wow.
Look at that. Look at that. The clash between the neutral Bs just proving themselves to be, oh my goodness, this is incredible play coming from these characters and these players.
Definitely.
Checkmate.
Oh.
Checkmate. Oh.
That was true at that point. I don't think AnimalK had any option there. I'm fairly certain that was at the true percent. It was quite high, at the high end of where it's true, but because of how light Kirby is, I would guess that that was within his own percent range.
Absolutely, absolutely. We're seeing a lot more comfort. So what I think this is now is that I think this is just a lot more comfort. Like you said, Gizmo also plays Kirby, and this was TheGill's main before. So if they were playing against each other, this might have been the matchup that they played. So she might be expressing to us now the level of knowledge that she actually does have against that character.
Yeah, and we see a down throw to Nair there. Very good recognition of the fact that she did not have the Levin sword there, but unfortunately does get punished with the forward smash, taking her first stock. But 80% extra credit is nothing to scoff at, and AnimalK has to be very safe here.
Absolutely. She now sitting at a swift checkmate percent. Has to be extremely careful. I'm not sure if it will take the stock, but it's definitely put a lot of pressure for it. And I love the use of her down smash here to catch AnimalK and his attempted approaches. AnimalK is gonna have to make some swift changes now because the recognition here is definitely being applied, and she's showing that she knows a thing or two about this.
Ooh, that down tilt trip, but unfortunately tries to get the dash grab and gets punished with a down smash instead.
Oh my gosh, and look at her Z-dropping this, Z-dropping it, trying to see if she can get it, but the jab gonna take the game. TheGill swiftly putting this into game 3 and making this a fair set. Let's see what in the world AnimalK is going to do to make the changes.
From what we've seen from AnimalK before, usually if he loses on Kirby, he pulls out that secondary Peach. And his Peach is nothing to play around with.
Yeah, it's better, way better than mine. There's a lot more, not a lot more tech, a lot more capability with the character. But the problem is that the matchup is just really sour in a sour spot for this character. Now, I've taken down Robins before with Peach, but it doesn't make it any easier for her to handle. And TheGill, having played against me several times before, probably has a very high level of comfort in this matchup. I'm gonna be right back as we prepare for that game. Game time.
Okay, and yeah, as Royalty was saying, there's a lot of comfort for TheGill in this matchup. She has played against Royalty's Peach many, many times before, and she knows how to abuse. She knows how to abuse her options to trap and punish Peach. And here we are hopping in to game 3, the last game for one of these players in this tournament.
You know, and I just realized, it just occurred to me that this is actually a very highly anticipated matchup of players here, considering that both of you guys are, again, very young and very highly skilled players for their level of caliber and their age. So I'm very excited about this, and AnimalK wants to improving that matchups don't mean anything if you know how to play the character. He's just so many mix-ups and options, and again, I guess I assumed wrong saying that she knew how to play against the Peach because of me, but this is a much better Peach overall. So we're gonna see what AnimalK does.
And again, it's a different play style than your Peach as well. We see him using a lot of the same play style that he uses for his Kirby, that very patient aggression of just, I'm going to stay outside of your effective range and I'm going to punish you. Just like that, she throws out a projectile very unsafely, and the crown is going to take it.
Absolutely, showing the true royalty here, taking full advantage of that forward air. Definitely able to punish the fact that she was going so much for trying to juggle the Thoron sword that she was holding, or the Thunder, Levin sword. Did I say Thoron? The Levin sword she was holding on to. Very quick play here. Very carefully here, AnimalK just barely drifts out of range for that forward air, which could have definitely taken a stock in that position. TheGill, in my opinion, needs to now take her sweet time and wait for that Levin sword to come back.
Definitely. Either wait for the Levin sword to come back or take a page out of Lord James' book that we see him do a lot in these situations when he is down a stock and he needs to rack up just a little bit more damage to kill percent. He starts trying to get those Nosferatus just to heal a little bit of percent off himself while also putting his opponent into that range he needs.
I like that. Oh man, swiftly too. So and witnessing here, TheGill very closely attempting to punish a possible retreat with the neutral B, but unfortunately AnimalK shoves his way forward with that dash attack, putting TheGill in a position needed for AnimalK to be able to get the punish because of Robin's lack of defensive options.